want to see some more?
All right, let's get these people exactly what they want then. The following contest is a first time ever clash and it's scheduled for 1 fall.
Introducing first. Making his DKW debut for Acton West London. He is Elvin Narayan.
Well, here heard it, folks, from co-MC Champagne Charlie himself. We have here Rev Pro contender Elvin Narayan. This guy has mixed up all the records that you see in Rev Pro, Revolution Pro. Contender making his DKW debut here tonight. He hails from West London, the striker part, and he can bring the fight.
He has a great opportunity here for Elvin Narayan making his DKW debut. Very strong opponent he'll be having to face here, who I'm sure our co-MC Danny James will introduce now.
And his opponent. Representing the Cobra Wrestling Academy, he is the Juice. Yes, that's the
Yes, that's the Juice, AJ Payne. Currently on an undefeated streak here in DKW. Is Elvin Narayan the right man to end that streak?
Well, if there was anyone who it could be, it probably should be someone who's got the gravitas of being in the ring with what you see at Rev Pro. He's a contender of the line, so has everything right in the world to be the person who's defeated AJ Payne.
AJ Payne himself has tossed it up with some of the greatest that the UK has to offer, coming fresh off of wins over Taylor James and Peter Miller. Still undefeated in singles competition here in DKW, feeling very confident in himself.
Indeed, nervous as well. On his jacket that he's just taken off now, that says KWA on it, the Cobra Wrestling Academy, which he's always representing at all appearances in DKW.
The forbidden door opening here at DKW as Revolution Pro takes on Cobra Wrestling. Both of these men surely wanting to get a win here in DKW and put themselves in championship contention.
But which title? Well, as well as there's two main singles titles here in DKW. The Showcase title, held by Jaden Williams, and of course the British title, held by DKW, both of whom we've seen earlier today.
High energy lock up here to start the match. Elvin Narayan forcing AJ back into the corner. Very, very close to a 5 count there. Very close to a quick DQ.
Rev Pro, of course, who will choose to show their support for the Cobra Wrestling Academy.
AJ Payne having been a stellar ambassador for Cobra Wrestling, showing exactly how well they teach students there. Look at the strength of the neck of AJ Payne there, kicks up, breaks the hold, transitions into a wrist lock. Straight to the hair from Elvin Narayan. Shortcuts aplenty from the Rev Pro contender.
Don't throw your hand up. They don't use it against you.
I mean, if we're going by that logic, surely every wrestler should have shaved head. I just think you shouldn't break the rules.
I mean, short hair, shaved hair, it's all about advantageous compared to long hair. But I like it.
Oh, AJ with a shoulder tackle, not able to take Narayan off his feet, but Narayan delivers one of his own. AJ in the corner now eating some stomps.
And this is what I was saying earlier, the gravitas that Elvin Narayan brings with him to anywhere he goes. Tonight, of course, being DKW, but great stuff in his presence here. And he delivers a brutal shot.
I probably asked the audience if they wanted to see, and they said no.
Well, to be fair, if you're Elvin Narayan, you don't need the opinion or permission to always do what you want to do.
Nice arm drag from AJ Payne. You're able to turn Narayan's momentum against him. Goes for a second one, stopped in his tracks. Finds his way to the corner, up and over. Oh, straight into wheelbarrow. Nice arm drag. Reversals aplenty from these two. Into a big drop kick. Sends Elvin Narayan to the mat.
I can't deny that was impressive from AJ Payne.
You don't get an understreeted feat in DKW without being impressive.
And also, just to not gloss over the people he's beaten in DKW, AJ Payne. As you said already, he's beaten Peter Miller, who's a former DKW Tag Team Champion along with Ashley. He's also beaten Taylor James, who is a former Showcase Champion, a former Tag Team Champion, a former British Champion in DKW. Again, to show you the level of opponent he's beaten in DKW.
And it seems Elvin Narayan might have had enough of the juice right now. He's just brushed his teeth. Juice wouldn't be nice right now. Big kick to the arm and chest of Narayan.
See now, why are you not acknowledging AJ here for hanging around doing nothing? He's literally waiting.
He's lying in wait to pounce, but this might have worked against him now. As Narayan able to reverse that kick, catches it and sends AJ into the apron. Back suplex directly onto that ring apron. You can see the red mark starting to appear on the back of the juice.
And this is exactly why you don't try and copy your opponent. There's a reason why Elvin does what he does.
Because he does it better, it seems. But AJ trying to maybe show that anything you can do, I can do better. But right now, just eating some nasty, vicious stomps. Ben Myers getting some control, getting some separation.
Don't shake his hand! What?
And again, just the level of force, intensity that Elvin here is bringing to AJ, potentially even force of power that AJ has not felt before.
Yeah, sends him hard into the turnbuckles, drops him down hard onto the back of his neck there. Nice kick out from AJ Payne, not done yet. Another kick out. Good from Elvin to force AJ to expend that extra energy kicking out. Didn't work the first time, go again. You're going to get gassed eventually.
Exactly, I'm sure they're teaching that to everywhere that Elvin is training.
Nasty chop. Shuts down the offense of the Juice. Sends him off the ropes. Juice ducks, clothesline, ducks, second one. Flying forearm. AJ maybe trying to get something going here. Another forearm. He's got Narayan in his sights. Narayan evades that one. Turns it around. Juice now not quite done. Delivers a nasty chop.
Well, this is not AJ Saprodo in DKW. He knows what it takes to win a match here. He's done it before. Multiple times.
Takes Ryan down, sets him up, drop kick to the face. Pulls him in, goes for the cover. Not enough to put down the Rev Pro debut team.
To be fair, was it a down? Like, really? You really want that to take down Elvin Narayan.
He's taken a few kicks to the head now. You never know, someone could get rocked just hard enough. A match can end in just 3 seconds. 3 seconds is not a long time. Trying to pick up Narayan now, but Narayan not letting him have it. Fighting out of that position.
Setting up for a vertical suplex. The Juice escapes. Sends Narayan off the ropes. Both men
colliding in the middle. Both had the same idea. They both went for crossbodies and they collide like a traffic collision.
Indeed, what a match this has been so far. Two warriors of different creeds, but colliding under one roof in DKW here at Leon C and Logan.
We bring you the best of British wrestling. Both of these men, very bright futures ahead of them. But who's going to get the win tonight? AJ, the first one, back up to both of his feet. Narayan not long behind him. They're trading blows now.
We have seen this style so many times from AJ, from various other companies across the world. The back and forth, deep respect to throw shots at each other, to try and take the other one down. The one-upmanship.
Went for the big boot there, caught by Narayan, spins him around, hits him in the back. Went for a slam, got a nice headlock takeover, doesn't quite have the shoulders on the mat, there we go. Oh, almost a 3 count there.
And that additional few milliseconds to a second of not having shoulders down might have been enough. Anyway, straight away to hit 3.
No doubt in my mind it would have been closer. AJ now looking to finish things off. But Narayan showing he is not finished here.
Elvin may be showing that he has scouted ahead to see what AJ Payne can do and perfectly figure out what he's going to try and do that. And hits him with a massive spine bump. That could be it.
Oh, the Juice able to squeeze out of that one.
How much pulp is left in this Juice?
Looks like they're setting him up for... Oh, the table for a pack pile driver. AJ able to reverse it. Slap to the face of Elvin Narayan.
Almost a mission driver style move there.
Is that enough? Not enough to put him away.
Again, honouring the greats of this long done tradition that is called pro wrestling.
AJ taking a moment to compose himself, get some energy back.
Looks like Elvin Narayan does not know where he is.
Could be in trouble here.
He's a Leon secret.
I know that. I don't think he does. You can see the stars whirling around his head as we speak.
Oh!
Oh! Jesus! Narayan with a last-ditch effort.
AJ eats a dropkick, but AJ able to take it and deliver one back himself.
One of the many keys of this game, ring awareness. He knew where he was in the ring. He took the knee to the face. He rolled out of the ring to re-get his composure.
Very smart, very smart.
Elvin, give it here now!
Elvin perhaps deciding he's had enough of this match.
Red, count over there. For people can see a match, not for you to take coward's way out. Don't get back in, not suspended.
Not a great look to be getting told off by the general manager during your first ever match in DKW.
Where does he even get up and doing that?
He is the general manager today. Elvin Narayan with a schoolboy almost gets the 3 count there. AJ ducks a clothesline, hits a flying clothesline of his own. Trying to fire the crowd up, picks Elvin Narayan up.
I think he's got his corner for it.
Setting up for the slide.
The sliced juice indeed.
And that's enough. A fantastic showing from the debuting Elvin Narayan, but it wasn't enough to stop the unstoppable momentum of AJ Dutain right now. The undefeated streak continues. Who can put a stop to this man?
And at what point will the streak take him to potential titles here in DKW? Could it be the Sheffield title? Could it be the British title? Could he find a tag partner, Nathan Cobra, and go for the tag team titles?
The world is AJ the Pain. The world is AJ the Juice Pain Oyster. Sorry, struggled to get that out there.
We will be in, don't worry.